Hello there. My name is Eric Gold, and I work for Orca Security. And this is my Orca costume. And this little man is, what's your name? Danny Gold. Danny is my son. He's 10 years old. And today, I'm going to explain to Daniel what Orca does. And let me go in and share my screen here and go to the proper place so that we can see what's going on here. So Daniel, today I'm going to explain the Orca cloud security platform for kids to you. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think it does?
It helps computers.
Yeah, it does do something to help computers. So let's see. First of all, some smart people from Israel wrote a program called Orca, which can protect computers. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you write a program that makes it easy to protect computers, then more people will use it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's hard, they're not going to use it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So why do people need a new way to protect computers? Why do you think we went to this trouble? Well, I'm going to tell you some stories. This is all a bunch of complicated stuff, okay, about how people protect computers and how they hook to them and look for bad stuff on them. But all you really need to know, as I get past all this complicated stuff, is that security tools are complicated and they're hard to use.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And even though people have existing programs that they use to protect computers and protect other programs, the truth is the ways that people try to protect their programs just make them more confused. You know, they often don't help. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So the people who founded my company, Orca, created something called SideScanning. And this is where it gets kind of cool. I'm going to show you a little movie here. Okay, watch this.
Get him! He's got a gun! Cut him off that way! Over there! Hold it! He's over there!
Wow. Wow. Now, that machine, what did that machine help the guards do?
It helped them figure out if they had like a weapon.
Yeah, if there was a bad thing in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it just so happens that at my company, we've invented something, this side scanning technology. And what the side scanning does is, I'm just going to pause this so it doesn't get too loud. It lets you scan the computer programs you have from the side without touching them so that you can see bad things inside them, just like the security guard saw that he had a gun. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. That means that instead of touching and inspecting each program, you can inspect all your programs at once from the side, because you saw that even when all the people went in, that screen let you see all the different weapons that people had. Okay, why don't you move your face so it's not being blocked by my name there? Yeah, because people want to see your face because you're so cute. Slide over this way. There we go. Okay. So should I keep going?
Yeah.
Is it interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you think other kids will find this interesting? Okay. So Orca, which is the program that we make, it lets you find all the bad things in your programs so that hackers can't get into them to do things to you. Are you having a tough time staying awake?
What?
Are you having a tough time staying awake? Okay. So what does this mean? What do you think it means when we say that it has superior security? What does superior mean?
Like like really good security.
Really good security. Using Orca, you protect your programs without changing or touching them. It's almost like magic. Does it sound like magic?
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our side scanning technology. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. So just got to get past this scuba diver. This is how the cloud works. Do you know how the cloud works?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how the cloud works. In the cloud, there are big, big computers. And those big computers have programs running on them. And those programs look like smaller computers. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the cloud computers are really, 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 really big. And they can have many, many of the small computers inside them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And you ever hear of like Amazon Cloud or any of the names of the cloud that are out there?
No.
Okay, well, there's different names for different types of clouds that are out there, and they have these big computers, and on each computer there's little computers running inside the big computers, and then what they've done is they've really set up those big computers in the cloud to be really, really fast. And one way they made them fast is to like split them apart and have different things going on different computers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is with Orca, what we did is we have a way of connecting to what's running in the cloud without actually touching it. And so we have our Orca program running outside of the cloud, and then it has a way of connecting in without touching anything that's running on the computers in the cloud. And we can protect everything in the cloud without touching them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little, I know it's a little bit. Just stay awake 2 or 3 more minutes, okay? Okay, we're almost done, okay?
Okay.
So this is more about how Orca hooks the programs in the cloud. It's like blah, 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 okay? We hook to the programs in the cloud, but the interesting thing is that Orca can see inside all of your cloud programs, like a doctor uses an X-ray or some other machine to see inside your body without actually cutting your body open. Isn't that cool?
Uh-huh.
And Orca can see like the blood and the organs and all the mushy stuff inside your programs in the cloud. So it can look for bad things and warn you about those bad things before they happen. Okay?
Okay.
And we're almost done. So since Orca can see inside all your cloud programs, it doesn't need to touch the cloud programs themselves. They can keep running fine, and Orca sees them from the side, just like that screen that let you see the weapon that man had in that little movie I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that cool?
Yeah.
So this is the end. This is the very last slide, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Orca can see all the bad things inside your programs, and this way, Orca helps you to protect your programs from hackers. What do you think?
Cool.
It's cool?
Mm-hmm.
What was so cool about it?
I like the part where it like shows where the weapons are.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's actually the part that I like about Orca the most. Why don't you look right at that green dot and say, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you very much for watching Daniel Gold and Eric Gold with our explanation of how Orca works. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.